Thank you, Uncle Mike, for the intro. I am Annie's sister, Meg, yes, only sister. But we also have our brother Tom. Woo woo! Hey Tom. Alright. So wow, here we are. Beautiful, beautiful India. Everybody's so glad to be all together. And it's such a special time. By the way, pardon if I'm looking down a lot. My family knows if I don't read my speech, I'll just go up. So, what a special time this is. Celebrating the special love of two very special people, my sister Annie and Rahul. I'm so thrilled that Annie and Rahul have brought us all together. Everybody's here, even our 91-year-old grandfather, Big O. Shout out to him and his wife Joanne. So it's amazing we all made it here, and it's incredible. So I will say predictions may be difficult, especially about the future, but as the old saying goes, that saying has been credited to Yogi Berra, but I mean, who really knows? As Yogi Berra said, I never said most of the things I said, so. Anyway, the point is predictions still are possible. So, because predictions are possible, let's do a little time travel here, back 16 years. So, 16 years ago, the year is 2002. Annie was a senior in high school, and I was in 7th grade, so prime, awkward middle school years. And I thought my big sister was the coolest sister ever. And by the way, that feeling has never changed. She is always the coolest big sister. So Annie was a busy bee, senior high school. She was tennis team captaining and yearbook editing and WAP studying. WAP was a clever acronym to make AP World History very fun and exciting, which it was. And lucky for me, sometimes she would make time in her busy bee schedule to pick me up from middle school in her navy blue 1989 Volvo. We would crank the windows down, crank the tunes up. We had lots of reggae, of course. Everyone, loves. Everyone who knows Annie, we love reggae. Everybody knows that. So we'd have Steel Pulse, all the Marleys, of course. Sometimes Dave Matthews, Fish, Grateful Dead. Annie always vetoed my John Mayer CD. And sometimes Annie would take us to a street called Thayer Street in our state, Rhode Island, where we grew up. It's a street in Providence, capital city, where all the cool Brown University students hang out. It's a hip spot. And so she would take us there, and no trip to Thayer Street was complete without perusing this shop that happened to be an Indian shop. It was called Spectrum India, and every time we would go there and we would smell the incense, and the owners would give us free bangles, which, by the way, I'm wearing some of those free bangles from 16 years ago, so that shows it really had an impact on us, those trips to Spectrum India. And she also had her favorite little fabric shop on Thayer Street. She would pick out fabrics from their scraps. She would wear them as belts. She would wear them as scarves in her hair. And the shop owner was a kind man. He knew Annie by name, loved when Annie came in, loved her business. Once Annie got really crafty, she cut open her favorite basic, regular American jean skirt. She took scissors, cut it open, and then she actually sewed fabric on each side that she got from that fabric shop. So Dickinson Crew, Julie, Mary, Zoe, you might remember that skirt, maybe. Yeah, we do, yeah. They do. So, yeah. Now let's return to the present day, back in 2018 now. A few months ago in August, we know Annie and Rahul picked up their fabrics for their custom wedding outfits at the Vintage Fabric Shop here in New Delhi. And they've been, the clothes we know, they've been getting their silks there for decades. And so all of that was to say, to bring it all together, yes, predictions are possible. Perhaps Annie's future was written in the stars. So I'll stop there at that sappy point, because don't want to get too sappy here. I know I'm the sappy one in our family. Everybody knows that in my family. So I will say, though, that much to my liking, much to my appreciation, I believe Annie has become a little more sentimental, a little more mushy-gushy in the past 4 years. I think falling in love and being in love will do that to you. So I knew really right away that Annie really liked this guy, Rahul. I could tell right away. I remember texting with her before one of their early dates. I remember that she texted me a selfie picture of her that she had taken just so I could look at her outfit. I'm pretty sure she was wearing a standard Annie look, black top, big gold pendant necklace, her standard gold hoops. But something stood out and a little extra sparkle, that special glow that comes from the giddiness of dating someone that you're really into and who seems really into you too. So when I found out Annie would be bringing Rahul home for Christmas, a mere 4 months after they met, I knew this guy was special. And I was not only ecstatic, this was the first time Annie brought a boy home, but I was right. Rahul is extra, extra, extra special. We all know that. I think we can all agree on that. So we all really liked him right away. Me, my brother Tom, my mom, my dad, my stepdad Steve, my stepmom Anne. Rahul, you're such a welcome addition to our family. We love you, and we love you and Annie as a couple. And right away, you really did genuinely feel like part of the family, just so natural, so wonderful, and your quiet confidence, that's how my mom phrased it, was right away this breath of fresh air, so peaceful. You really do have this wonderful, just quiet confidence about you. You balance out Annie really well. We all know, and this is what we know and love about Annie, she does have a big personality, sometimes a loud kind of confidence. So but what's great is they're both confident and equally just great, wonderful, confident people, and they really are. It's a great balance. So I love that you're equally confident, equally driven, and passionate about your careers and all your various interests, and you're equally just cool, chill, easygoing. I'm almost done, don't worry. That's for my family who's worried I'm going on too long.
No, we're not.
You really do make an excellent team, and I will say one of the things I love most about your relationship is that I think Annie, you are always 100% Annie with Rahul, and that has been true from the start. You know, as everybody, I just heard a yup from Katie, yup. Everybody knows Annie is Annie, and it's wonderful that you're with Rahul, you're Annie, without Rahul, you're Annie, and you have been from the start, because I will say Annie is one of the most just remarkably grounded people I know, ever since she was young, and it's one of the many reasons I've always looked up to you, Annie, and been inspired by you, and honestly I've strived to be like her. She's just so grounded, and no matter where you've been, Barrington, Rhode Island, where we grew up, then she moved to Carlisle, Pennsylvania for college, where she met a bunch of friends here, and studying abroad in England, backpacking through Eastern Europe, New York, or in recent years, just really all over the world, traveling all over. But no matter where in the world Annie is, she has really always been rooted in her Annie-ness. So now as one half of a team with Rahul, Annie, you're still so sure of yourself, and even more so, and really I think since meeting Rahul at an even deeper level, she's been rooted in her Annie-ness. So yeah, cheers. Cheers to Annie and Rahul, we love you both. Cheers.
Thanks, Meg. I think you almost stuck to the script.